Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Captain Dorja's Armory. This is Captain Dorja. We are on part 2 of the epic Tiger matches that I played last night with CrewDog16 from QSF and Rurge. And guys, if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about QSF on the North American server, check out the beginning of part 1 of this video, and you'll find some links to Quickie Baby's Twitch TV page, Quickie Baby's YouTube channel, and the QSF North America clan requirements. So, this was the battle that we played directly after the match on Live Oaks from part 1. Like, we got out of that battle, we were stoked, we readied up in the same tanks, hit the battle button again, and we got this battle. So, this is a tier 7 battle on steps. And, so we're top tier in this match. There are a lot of tier 7. Well, there's not that many tier 7s. 1 tier 7 artillery on the enemy team, 3 very dangerous tier 7 TDs, and a tier 7 heavy and a tier 7 medium. We have, for our side, 1 heavy, 1 medium, 2 tier 7 TDs, and an arty. So myself and CrewDog are coming over to the east flank to hold this side. Rurge is going over with a bunch of our team to hold the other side of the map. And what I'm doing here is, even though the Tiger is primarily used by people as a sniper tank, it actually can fight pretty well in a brawling situation like this. And just watch how this goes with these 122 44s. So I put my first shot into that 122. He breaks off. He's already lost half his health. He doesn't want to keep screwing around. And these 122 44s have a really high rate of fire with a ton of alpha. But they just can't stand against the rate of fire, and the penetration, and the damage per minute of this 88. Like, if I'd hit that shot, I would have removed that guy's health down to 50% in less than 5 seconds. So that's pretty deadly. And, what it means is that I can poke around the corner, withdraw, and be completely safe before this guy can do anything. And if he fires, I can just shoot him twice while he reloads, and 2 hits on that guy, and he's half dead. So at this point, Rurge is telling us, holy crap, we're getting smoked on this flank. So CrewDog goes hyper-aggressive on the 122 44 over there. I come to back him up, taking out the first 122, and I'm trying to take out the second one before it can shoot CrewDog. Unfortunately, I take a huge side hit from the SU-122, but we do knock him out. Now CrewDog is going after the E-25, and I'm giving him as much fire support as I can. That E-25 is a nasty little tank, and even though CrewDog's got a hell of a lot of front armor and really good alpha, he's got no gun depression, so he actually had to be very exposed to chase that E-25. Now at this point, I'm having a little bit of an indecisive moment here. I would love to be attacking. I really want to be attacking right now. I like to attack, and I think I'm good at it. And, you can kind of see CrewDog wants to be attacking as well, and I would really like to be supporting him in attack. But I'm looking at the map, I'm watching our team melt in the base, and I decide that, I think Rurge needs the help. And to be fair, he asked for the help. He said they needed it, so I decided to come back. And when I start coming back, CrewDog starts coming back as well. And one great thing about the A44 is that thing, well, it goes like a bat out of hell. So when he decides to start coming back, it's not going to take him long to get here. We can see the Tiger's mobility. I'm moving like a Tiger 2 right now. Not impressed by that. This thing really used to move a hell of a lot better, and I'm a little disappointed in its mobility. Now we're about to see me do something incredibly bad. I'm about to shoot one of the most accurate guns in tier at the biggest tank in the game, and I missed. So, yeah, I just failed at shooting a TOG. That is embarrassing. But it's fine because Rurge knocked him out. Now CrewDog has also taken out the M4 Sherman that was coming up behind him, and spotted the leopard in the 3601H as well. So we now know that there's a 3601H who's starting to come down the middle road, and there's a leopard with him. But really, the obstacle that we need to get rid of right now is we need to get rid of this IS-2. Our Jagdpanzer IV will not stand against that IS-2 for long. So I just come up to a position where I can shoot the IS quickly once, and then now that I've lowered the IS to an acceptable hit point level, I don't mind going in and trading health with him, or just getting up close and personal in general. So I'm going to go shoot that IS-2 in the face. Rouge is behind the railroad tracks, playing very, very good support sniper game. Playing to the strengths of his tank, he's hull down, and he's really only showing his gun mantlet, which is actually pretty strong. The gun mantlet on that tank is very troll. So we combine our firepower, and we knock out the IS-2 in short succession. But now, the problem now, we know that the 3601H is coming, but I need to know where the Dicker Max is, or else I can't do anything. The Dicker Max is just, his gun is just too powerful to ignore. Unfortunately for our team, Crew Dog just got knocked out, and I just got my ammo rack taken out by the 3601H. So I repair the ammo rack, and I start backing off. Alright, so that was the Dicker Max. He just smashed my gunner from somewhere over there. Really did not feel good. That Dicker Max's gun hits like a ton of bricks. So we're not in a great position now. It's me and Rouge against, or me, Rouge, and the Artie against a 3601H driver who knows what he's doing, a Dicker Max who seems like he knows what he was doing as well, 2 Arties and a light tank. So they have almost comparable strength in tanks. We have 2 tier 7s against 2 tier 6s, but the T-25-2 is not known for being very robust, and I'm pretty beat up. So even though the Dicker Max is also not very robust, he does have an insane gun. So I put 1 hit into the Dicker Max, he puts 1 hit into me, I put a 2nd hit into the Dicker Max, and I'm able to make it out because the Dicker Max does not have a very good rate of fire. So I just went 2 for 1 with the Dicker Max, and I beat his reload. The 3601H, though, he's coming for me. He knows he can take me down, but I'm brutalizing him. I put 2 big shots into him. Rouge puts a big hit into him as well, leaving him on 172 health, and I'm now dead. It is now the Crusader SP and Rouge against 5 enemy tanks. But Rouge just knocked out the Dicker Max and the 3601H, so it is now Rouge against just a Leopard and 2 Artie. And at this point, our T-34-85 driver, who is a complete idiot, starts telling us that we deserve to lose. His exact quotes are, "Fuck turret heavies, you deserve to lose. Fuck off, nerdfag, go watch some more anime." My response to that was, we don't have an obligation to carry you to free victories, but we will anyway. At this point, I'm going to quickly pause this game for a very short rant before it gets too much more intense. So, note to self and to all other players out there. If you see a platoon that is absolutely dominating the enemy team and is the only reason why you have a fighting chance of winning the battle, do not badmouth that platoon. If you see me by myself mega carrying your game, do not, I repeat, do not accuse me of being the reason why we're losing. Because if I know that I'm the only hope our team has for victory and somebody just badmouths the hell out of me, I would rather lose than earn that guy a win. So if I'm solo playing and you bitch at me like this T-34-85 is, I will just surrender to the enemy team, and then I will proceed to inform you that your victory is undeserved and that I will not be providing you with free experience. So people who want to act like that, they can go out and earn their experience themselves. I will not earn it for them. Now, luckily for this T-34-85 driver, I am not playing solo. I'm playing in a platoon, and I'm playing in a platoon with a guy who is a bigger man than I am. because at this point in the game, he could have given that T-34 the middle finger and said, fine then, we deserve to lose, you're an idiot. Your wish is my command. And I wouldn't have even cared. I'm dead, so I can't, surrender or anything like that. My tank's already dead. I'm not having any more impact on this battle. I've done what I can do. But, just don't be like that, ass clown. After about that guy's third comment, he earned his way onto my very prestigious ignore list, which, side note, is not actually that prestigious. It's getting pretty long. So, now we're going to get back to the battle. I apologize for kind of breaking the flow of the tension here, but I just can't abide that level of just utter stupidity. So there he is. I'll laugh when you lose. Yeah, well, brr. I present the middle finger to you, sir. Alright, so Rouge is now in close combat with a light tank, and that is not good, because one of the weaknesses, the main weaknesses of the T25/2 is that it's got a very slow turning turret. So if this light tank hugged him, he could have beaten his turret traverse pretty easily. But luckily for us, this Leopard driver was not managing to do that. And also luckily for us, the enemy artillery were pretty bad and did not land any hits, basically. So, Rouge survives the encounter. He's taken out the last enemy tank. They're down to just a pair of artillery. It's one arty and one TD against two enemy arty. This is looking like it could possibly be a win. Now, it's not a guaranteed win. We can definitely lose. If that M41 puts a direct hit into Rouge's tank, Rouge will probably die. Same thing, if the Crusader SP gets hit, he's going to die. But having an actual tank in a situation like this versus just artillery is a huge advantage. But, it is what it is. So, our Crusader SP is going TD mode, and that's really good because the ways that this enemy team is most likely to win is by backdoor capping our base. And so we need to find them as fast as possible. So Rouge is going out to do that, and the Crusader SP is helping. Just by driving around, he's going to give us more eyes in more places. Now, holy crap, there's the enemy M37. Rouge fires on the move straight into the guy before the M37 can shoot. So that knocks out the enemy M37. Rouge is moving unpredictably to keep the M41 from hitting him. And in the process, he manages to detect the M41. And he is already conveniently in cover. So that's a pretty advantageous position, right? Yeah, definitely. Rouge has already got the top gun from taking out that enemy M37. So at this point, he's waiting for the artillery. He's waiting for the artillery to kill the M41, but it doesn't look like that's happening. And at this point, Crew Dog goes, holy crap, if you kill that guy, because of you guys, we'll get crucial contribution. So I've never had a crucial contribution, and I don't know if either of these guys have either. So at this point, we're a little bit more desirous of Rouge getting this kill and not the arty. So Rouge fires, kill secured, victory is ours. What a hard-fought game. What a hard-fought game. So let's jump over to our post-battle results. Unbelievable victory. Well played by both teams. And luckily for our team, our platoon was in that battle on their side, not on the enemy side. So we managed to get the victory. I managed to pick up 53,230 credits and 1,647 experience, plus my first ever crucial contribution. For those of you who are unaware, crucial contribution is awarded to a platoon which destroys at least 12 enemy vehicles in one battle. Each platoon participant receives this title. So it's kind of like Super Brothers in Arms, except if you die, it doesn't matter. So we can see our litany of destruction here. Pretty decent. We put 2 hits into a bunch of different guys and then died. The real hero of this battle, hands down, is Rouge. I did more damage than him by 200, but he pulled in 7 kills. He went alone against the enemy, basically alone against the enemy at the end, and managed to come out on top. He played everything exactly right. Just hands down, excellent play by him. Our Crusader SP didn't, do a huge amount, but he put out 1,000 damage. Crew Dog came in fourth with 851. Crew Dog kind of got the short end of the stick on this match. He took a couple of big hits going against those SU 122-44s. And then when he went after that E25, he was getting shot by a couple of people. Plus the E25 is really dangerous, really well armed. So Crew Dog unfortunately died pretty early and didn't get a lot of chance to do a whole lot of work in that battle. But Crew Dog made a critical decision in that battle that really changed the outcome. When he went hyper aggressive and attacked, that was what jarred me into the realization that I needed to be doing the same thing. So if Crew Dog hadn't have attacked when he did, the way he did, I wouldn't have attacked either. I would have played too passively on my side of the map, and what probably would have happened is me and Crew Dog wouldn't have been able to have relocated over to help defend the base, and as you just saw, we really needed to help out defending the base. The other thing that Crew Dog was doing that was really good was when he was driving back from the enemy base to help defend, he spotted the Leopard and he spotted the 3601, and he also killed the Sherman that was coming pretty close behind us to take us out from behind. And by doing that spotting and by killing that Sherman, he secured our flank and allowed me and Verge to focus on the enemy IS-2 and kind of get ready to fight the 3601 and the Dicker Max. So that was a huge, that's the kind of like unsung heroism thing, but it definitely was just a critical part of this battle. And oh man, this game was intense. Verge managed to get Top Gun as well as Crucial Contribution. Oh, it was just such a really good game. Like, that was an intense fight at the base. Unbelievable. Really, really great game. I had an amazing time playing it. It's one of the most fun platoon games I've ever played, except for that T-34-85 kind of ruining it by being a complete and utter bag of dicks. It was just an amazing match. I just can't say enough about it. I think the last thing that I will say about that match is that match goes to show what you can do as a good team working together and playing to the strengths of your tank. Roche played his tank perfectly that whole game, and that also just kind of really showcases that just because the Tiger is primarily a sniper doesn't mean you can't really wreck people in a close quarters battle. I fought that whole match in a close quarters fight, and I feel like I was pretty daggone effective. Knocked out 4 enemy tanks, brutalized 2 others, and not only that, but because I was up there being the heavy tank right in the face of the enemy, Rouge wasn't taking any damage, which is good because he ended up needing most of his health to survive. And I wasn't that effective at keeping them from hitting Crew Dog, but I did keep him in the game a little longer when I took that SU-122 out, and then when I took that shot from the SU-122. So using the Tiger to get into the enemy's faces, using its DPM, and using its big health pool, we were able to play the close quarters brawler heavy with a tank that is almost universally regarded as pointless in a close quarters brawl. So the Tiger, pretty versatile tank, great teamwork in that battle, one of the most fun battles I've played ever. I can't believe I got a crucial contribution. I mean, I can't believe I was part of a team that got a crucial contribution. I don't platoon that often, so it just blew my mind. It's the only time I've ever got one. I was just so excited, and to have that game back to back with the battle in part 1, where our platoon did a pretty good job, and I got my ace tanker badge in the Tiger. It was just a really great feeling. 2 amazing matches in a really fun night of platoons. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed those battles as much as I did, because let me tell you right now, I enjoyed the hell out of them. And, guys, until I get back from going to sea, just remember, Captain Dorja here, This is Captain Dorge's Armory, and you can never have enough big guns.